All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun Reviews, here to talk some more about Black Mirror Season 5. Now, I did Episode 3 first because I thought it was Episode 1. Then I did Episode 2, and I had it up, and 6 people watched it, and Belinda called me out on it, and I'm glad she did, because when I watched it, I was just really not paying attention to it. I had just donated plasma. It was early in the morning. I was dehydrated. I hadn't had anything to eat. I was tired. I'm watching it, but not watching it. I'm missing all sorts of details. And so I took it down because I need to rewatch it. Even though I pretty much still have the gist of it, I want to get like all the information that I kind of literally my eyes glazed over during. But I don't think much is going to change in that review. Just there's one part that I screwed up on. That was pretty bad to screw up on. And I kind of misunderstood part of the ending, but not really. I think I got all the beats. But anyway, now we're doing Episode 1. It's called Striking Vipers. Full spoilers if you have not seen this episode. It's got the new Captain America, a DC supervillain, and a Guardian of the Galaxy. And a fighter of Revolutionary War era supernatural characters. Respectively, Anthony Mackie, who, look, this guy's got, I don't get Michael B. Jordan, but I get Anthony Mackie. He won me over as Falcon. And seeing him not in person, but like in interviews and like junkets and just his personality, oh my lord. I don't know if I could handle it, but I like it. He's got charisma oozing out of every orifice. And so I just dig the guy. I can't wait to see what he's going to do with Bucky in the new Disney show. Hopefully it's not, I have a feeling it's going to be very political. But then, so he's great. I like him a lot. And I like him a lot in this. And let's see if I don't butcher this name. Yahya Abdul Mateen II. I'm sorry. You'll probably never watch this, but if I butchered that, I am really, really sorry. He's Black Manta and Aquaman. He's an up-and-comer. He's been in some shit lately. Not literally, like in some movies, man. He's been making the rounds. He's in a lot of stuff. What I was really happy with was seeing Nicole Beharie. Man, why can't people just... No, I love the complicated names. I really do. But she was in Sleepy Hollow. I haven't seen her since Sleepy Hollow, and I dug that show for what it was. Okay, it had those guys. You know what I'm talking about, right? I think it's Kurtzman and whatever. But part of me really liked Sleepy Hollow despite that. But also, we got Mantis in here, played by Pom... the actress is in this that plays Mantis, Pom Klementieff. The names, man. And she is in this. I mean, put some antennas on her and a black wig, and now we're really talking. But this is a good cast. This is a big up-and-coming cast, and I like everybody of the 4 leads that are in this, or 4 people that you know in this. And so I didn't know what I was going to say about this. I had one thing running through my head the whole time. The rest of it, the relationship that goes on in this, just really wasn't, I don't know. I was like, well, do I care about this really? So, I mean, in this movie, in this episode, Danny and Carl are like lifelong friends. And yeah, they've been fooling around. Like, they're really good friends. And even when he's like starts humping his leg in the beginning, I was like, yeah, there's something else. Like, that guy's in love with the other guy. And they jump 11 years. And I even had to check Anthony Mackie's real birthday, because I was like, I'll be damned if he's that much younger than me, because he says he's like 38. When he goes 11 years forward, he goes, how old are you this year? And he's like 38. I'm like, my ass, he's 38. In real life, I looked it up. He's only a couple years younger than me. So he's past 40. So there, Anthony Mackie. I don't know why that bothered me, but it does. But him and they haven't seen each other in forever, and he gets Carl brings him this like new VR thing. Now this is where a problem, where I want to question this episode. So they get this thing, and it's where you can fight your favorite video game in virtual reality, but it's like super virtual reality, okay? It is all, you feel everything, and apparently you're anatomically correct with working genitalia. So first, let's talk about that. So a video game, a mainstream video game, right? That's supposed to basically be Street Fighter. It creates a virtual game, right? And I'm assuming that this isn't the only game. That whatever this company is that made this, you are fully able to do anything. Now, the game is supposed to be a fighting game, but at any moment, and you can just fuck each other's brains out. Instead of fight or do anything. You could just sit there and read War and Peace to each other while the other one plays the ukulele and spins plates on their hands. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that basically, like Carl says, like later in the episode, it's like porn. And yeah, he's right. But the logistics of this is, say you're playing with other people, right? A fighting game. Okay? And he talks about, like, he tries to have sex with other people in the game. And like, but I mean, if you're supposed to fight, like some dude just comes charging at you, like, because there are no controls, right? It's just you, like, doing stuff with your hands. Like, it's almost like muscle memory or some crap. So how do you stop somebody from raping you in a video game now? And I'm sure that they'd say, like, if they wanted to bring up kids, okay? Oh, we have chips that blah, blah, blah. Look, kids, we've been getting into R-rated movies our whole lives, right? We've been listening to dirty records, comedy records with foul language our whole, like, if there's a way that it can be done, it's going to be found out. I mean, hacking you're not going to be stopping kids. It would be happening. And so you run into the fact that, kids will be having sexual experiences on here, meeting predators online. And I don't know about all this. This is like, yeah, they're telling the nice part of this kind of thing. And that's taking it a stretch too far, because this whole thing asks you questions about not just homosexuality, but just sexuality in general, and what gets us off. And does it matter if it's a man, if it looks like a woman and feels like a woman, and all these things, and the questions they asked about it, and that part is fine. That's Black Mirror type stuff. I like that. It's just the rest of it, they kiss in real life, and then they say they don't feel nothing, but they do, and they deny it, and if they fight and they get arrested, and that's how they get caught. I thought they were going to get caught regular Black Mirror style, where she'd find the thing and pop it in, and then dude would think it was him, and then he'd just jump all over her and start having sex with her. See, that's what I thought they were going to do, the Black Mirror way, where they would literally get caught that way. But they went a different way, which is fine, especially since both these actors are reaching the heights of their fame, right? And they're, Mackey's doing new Captain America, and in this, he's kissing Black Manta, like, hard. And so, it's pretty, I'm not going to say brave, but it's definitely a risky, it's a challenging role, a risky role for a couple of actors of their height to take a chance like this and have this kind of talk about, relationships and sexuality. And especially, it's not easy probably to talk about, being black and gay in this world. It's already hard. It's still hard to talk about people being gay, but being black and gay, it's like, so, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gay, so I don't want to overstep my bounds here. But I do think it does answer interesting questions about sexuality. Like, he still likes, in this case, when his wife just decides, okay, well, every once in a while, you go online and you love me, but you go online and you bang your friend in a virtual reality. I'm going out to hook up myself. So I guess it's tit for tat. But it still bugs me, like, how would they get the logistics out of this working? Like, and I'm sure this isn't the only game. So everything that you have virtually from this company, you can just spend it fucking each other. And And I just don't know how kids wouldn't be exposed to that. And even though this is a work of fiction, we're talking about things that are possible, things that could happen. So, I don't know. So I did like this episode. In fact, this is the most Black Mirror-y episode that they have. And I really do dig the fighting stuff. I thought this was cool how it looked. Unfortunately, they're fucking and not fighting really. And that's... I mean, I guess, you know, the song by Jane's Addiction, you know, sex is violent. Well, I guess it's true. So anyway, I dug all this and stuff. I have a problem with the logistics of the game. But I think that the questions that it asks about sexuality and technology is pretty cool too. So it kind of balances itself out. And in the middle, we'll have episode 2, which I thought was all right as far as performances go. But I don't know. We'll talk about it later. So if you like this review, though, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Otherwise, you can hit me up on Twitter at Yesh8. That's YESSHH8. So thanks for coming to the channel, and we will see you on the next video.